everyone. This is the video for section 3.5, synthetic division for the pre-calculus course. The problem here is as follows. The volume of a cylinder is changing and is given by V of t equals pi times t to the 4 minus 4t cubed plus 7t squared minus 12t plus 12 at time t seconds. The radius is changing with time and is given by r of t equals t minus 2 when t is greater than 2 seconds. Find the height of the cylinder, and the hint formula for volume of cylinder is given to us. So this is a word problem. So to start this, first let's write out the given data. So we are given volume V of t pi t to the 4 minus 4t cubed plus 7t squared minus 12t plus 12. Radius r of t is t minus 2, and both of these are functions of time t. We are asked to find h. Using volume of the cylinder formula, V equals pi r squared h. So from here, solving for h, we would get h equals V divided by pi r squared. Let's plug in the values. So V is given as pi times t to the 4 minus 4t cubed plus 7t squared minus 12t plus 12 divided by pi times radius squared. So t minus 2 whole squared. We can cancel the pi and the pi. So we are left with this quotient. Hence, we have to do polynomial division to solve for h, and then you'll get h as a function of t. Now, there are two ways to proceed with this division. First is, if you're comfortable doing long division, then expand this t minus 2 the whole squared. And in fact, if you're doing by method 1, you would expand t minus 2 the whole squared as t squared minus 4t plus 4, and then you would say height h function of t is obtained by doing long division of this. So t to the 4 minus 4t cubed plus 7t squared minus 12t plus 12 whole divided by t squared minus 4t plus 4. So this is method 1 by doing long division. Here we are going to see the second method of doing synthetic division, which might make your calculation slightly easier if you try that. So let's proceed. So let's look at method 2, where we are going to see synthetic division. Now, synthetic division can be used if you're dividing a given polynomial by a linear polynomial. Linear polynomial meaning you cannot have a power of 2 or higher over there. So how we do this is we are going to split this into two steps. So first, we will do division of this entire dividend that comes from the volume by just 1 power of t minus 2, and take that quotient and divide it once again by the power of t minus 2. So first, step 1, let's do division of t to the 4 minus 4t cubed plus 7t squared minus 12t plus 12 by t minus 2. Now, to do synthetic division, what we do is list out the coefficients that go with each power of t here. Here, let's do that, and we're going to do that in decreasing order. And make sure to put in 0 whenever there is a missing power here. So here, starting with t to the 4, the coefficient is 1. For t cubed, the coefficient is negative 4. For t squared, you have plus 7. T, it's negative 12. And then lastly, the constant positive 12. No power is missing, so you don't have to put in 0 anywhere in between to fill it. Next, whatever is the linear term here, take this number here with opposite sign. So this is t minus 2. So here we will write plus 2. And now we start the process. Step 1. This leading coefficient, bring it down here. Write that there as 1. Now we are going to do a repeated process. Multiply this with the number here. So 2 times 1, which is 2, and write that here. Now add these two together. Negative 4 plus 2, it's going to be negative 2. Again, multiply this with the number here. So that's going to be negative 4. And adding this 7 minus 4, you're going to get 3. Again, 3 multiplied with 2 is going to be 6. Add these two, we're going to get negative 6. And negative 6 multiplied with 2, it's going to be negative 12. Ends up being a 0 here. So what we get is this last piece here is the remainder, which is 0 in this case. And the remaining tells us what the quotient is. Now, these are going to be the coefficients corresponding to each piece in the quotient. So how we write, start from this rightmost term of negative 6. So this is the constant. So you have negative 6 followed by 3t followed by negative 2t squared. And lastly, you have a t cubed here. So I'm going to put a t cubed here. That is your quotient. So we did one step of the division. We had to divide with t minus 2 the whole squared, which means we have to do one more division with a power of t minus 2. So we are going to divide this quotient by t minus 2. So let's do that process. So we are going to have t cubed minus 2t squared plus 3t minus 6 divided by t minus 2. So again, let's do synthetic division. This is a linear divisor here. So list down the coefficients, 1, negative 2, 3, and negative 6. You have 2 here. Bring down this first coefficient, so that is 1. Now 1 multiplied with 2 is 2. Negative 2 plus 2 becomes 0. 0 multiplied with 2, it is again going to be 0. Add these two, so 3 plus 0, it's going to be 3. 3 multiplied with 2 is 6. Then add these two and we are going to get 0 again. So from here, this is the remainder. And this, what we have here, is the final quotient of doing this division, which means that is your h of t. So our h of t, starting from the right, this 3 stands for the constant term. 0 times t plus 1 times t squared. Or in other words, the height of the cylinder, h of t, is going to be t squared plus 3 units. Now, since it's a word problem, it's a good idea to always go back and read and make sure you found out everything you have found. And here we were asked to find the height, which we have here. So we are done with this. Thank you.